Hi guys, I wanted to walk you through how to add and edit direct mail campaigns. To access this page, you'll navigate to Campaigns, Direct Mail. If you wish to edit a direct mail campaign, you can click the pencil icon here to edit. Make any updates you'd like, including potentially marking a campaign active or inactive. And once complete, click Finish. To add a new campaign, you'll click the plus sign up here. I'm going to walk you through this process. Campaign type, there are two types. One is ongoing and one is one-time. For an ongoing campaign, any new leads that meet your filter criteria will receive a direct mail piece. If you do a one-time campaign, consider it a one-time drop. Any records that meet your filter criteria at the time that the campaign is launched will receive one direct mail piece. Most cases, you'll want to set ongoing as the campaign type. Campaign name is just a unique name to remember it by. And campaign status indicates whether or not the campaign is eligible to run. If it's active, any leads meeting your filter criteria will receive a direct mail piece. If it's inactive, the campaign is effectively off and no direct mail will be sent. If you wish to hide the campaign from view, you can select the campaign status of archived. Those campaigns can still be viewed by navigating up top to the filters for status and selecting archived as the filter criteria. For scheduling, you do have the ability to set a start and end date if you wish. One reason you might do this is if you're running a seasonal campaign with an ad that's seasonal for, let's say, Easter or Thanksgiving or whatever holiday you so choose, or if you're just running a test for this campaign. Send delayed days indicates the number of days to wait before triggering a direct mail piece. So if you're running an ongoing campaign and you set a send delay of 3 days, the direct mail piece will not be sent to the leads that meet the filter criteria until after 3 days. You might want to do this to allow time for potentially a lead to convert prior to sending a direct mail. Or you might do this for drip campaigns, which we'll talk about in another session. Resend period means if a lead meets your filter criteria and you send a direct mail piece, you want to send them another direct mail piece in the future if they come back and meet that filter criteria again. The default is to never resend, but you can also change that to every 30 days, after 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days. Unless you want to trigger a direct mail piece to the same recipient more than once, I would leave this at never resend. Just like with data campaigns, we need to select at least one audience for our direct mail campaign. We can select multiple audiences if we have multiple pixels in our account. As we discussed in the data campaigns, if you wish to filter by URL or time on site or other criteria about the lead itself, you can click the Edit Filter button here, which we've got another video showing how to do that. It should be noted you can also filter based on demographic appends if you have demographic appends enabled for at least one of your data campaigns. Once you've selected at least one audience, you'll click the Next button. You should note here that it gave me a warning indicating that we already have records for one of these audiences. And it's giving us the option of whether or not we want to only send to new leads that come in by clicking this option, or do we want to include all the records that we've collected thus far by clicking this option. For the sake of this demo, I'm just going to select New Records Only and click Confirm, and then move on to the next step. For suppressions, you have the ability to suppress against email and CRM data, just like with all other campaigns. For this, I'm going to select my email data and my CRM data as suppressions. Note you can have as many suppressions as you want. So if you have multiple audience lists that you wish to suppress against, you can select all those here. Again, this is an optional step, so if you don't have any suppressions, that's totally fine. For creatives, you must select at least one active creative to activate a campaign. In my account, I've got 2 creatives, and I'm going to run an A/B test here, which we highly recommend. So I'm going to test 2 creatives in parallel. So 50% of the visitors will get my first 4x6 creative, and 50% will get the 6x9. It should be noted you could also have 3 or 4 or 5 creatives and the sends will be split evenly across the number of creative you have. If at any point in time you find creative is doing poorly, you can uncheck that creative and add a different creative at any point as well. For geo filters, just like data campaigns, we can filter by geo. It should be noted that our data campaign can have different geo filters than our direct mail campaign. So for instance, if we had a data campaign that just targeted Illinois, we could further filter Illinois leads down to zip code if we wanted to. So I'm just going to show you how to do that. And for this, I'm going to select zip code in. So we're going to target particular zip codes in Illinois. Once you've added the zip codes there, you can paste those in as well. Click the add button to add that filter. And then we can go to the next step. On the budget step of the direct mail campaign, you can set daily spend caps, 30-day spend caps, and lifetime spend caps. If I set a daily spend cap of, let's say, $20 and a lifetime spend cap of $400, this campaign will spend at max $20 per day until it reaches its lifetime spend of $400, at which point it'll automatically turn off and the campaign status will be set to max lifetime spend reached. Once you're done configuring all your campaign options, click Finish to add your new direct mail campaign. If there are any questions or issues, please don't hesitate to reach out to us at support@leadpost.com or visit leadpost.zendesk.com.